Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another beautiful episode of Chef's Platter. Tonight we will show you a couple of things again, and like I said last time, of course, when you have a party at home, when you are inviting your friends at home, and you want to plan, otherwise you're going to end up working the whole night and your friends are going to be having fun. So we will show you how to make a terrine. A terrine is a beautiful harmony actually with prawns, cods, but of course you can make it with any other fish. I am here with my chef de partie, Robert. Robert is responsible in our kitchens making everything that is cold cuts, salads, sauces for the salads, the vinaigrettes and everything. So we will show you how to make. Of course, making food is planning, and planning is working before. So this you can make a day or 2 days before, and then as you have the party, you can start cutting it and making it beautiful on the plate. So we will show you the way how to do it. We will show you the way how to cook it, and we will show you, of course, the way how to plate it. So stay with us, and we will take you to a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dishes. So Robert, start. We will start with the dough. And like always, I told you, we make a dough, and then we're gonna roll it beautifully, and then we're gonna cook it. So start with the dough. The dough is So we have flour, and then we have a minced cod fillet. Now the cod fillet, you can of course use any other fish you want. Okay, so now we have the prawns. We're gonna start with the prawns. So the prawns, a little bit flour, and then we're gonna mix it. We're gonna put a little bit color, so just to make it a little bit more beautiful and to create a little bit more colors on your plate. This is natural colors. I bring them with me from Europe, so they are very beautiful and very safe. And then with the hands, again, we will make the dough. Now, as he's doing the dough, I will show you the final product. This is the final product. This is the prawns, minced prawns, flour again, and then some color, food color. Okay? Now always start with a little bit flour. Every dough and every time I explain something, please start with a little bit, and then as you go, you feel the dough, you feel the product, and then you can add. It's better to add than to lose the whole thing. So be careful when you're making the dough. So as you see, he's incorporating a little by little, and he's making the dough. And then of course the technique is just to really work with your fingers, really work with your hands, so you can feel the product and you can feel it if it's good or not. So tactic, incorporating again the product. And you see this guys, I came 3 years here, three and a half years ago here, and these techniques I taught them this because, you know, when you have the food industry is remarkable, and every month, every year you have something new. So you have to watch your colleagues, you have to learn every day, and from there, I teach them. When I came here, these things, they have never seen it. Now, Robert came also to me about 2.5 years ago. 2.5 years ago. He didn't have a background. He never went to culinary school. He never went to college, kitchen industry. So he came from high school. Yeah? Yeah, and then we started with him. But the passion is very important. When you teach somebody, he has to have that passion. Otherwise, it's a waste of time and a waste of your energy. So, and then I started with Robert, and you know, little by little, he's becoming. He's now chef de partie here, and he's very, very innovative. He's always coming with new ideas, and I like that. You give them the basic, you give them the tools, and then because they are passionate, they love the cooking, they love the kitchen, they start coming themselves with new. Okay, so now this is the end product. We will leave it for a while, like we always do. It needs to be, it needs to settle a little bit. Now this is the end product. So after a couple of hours, we made it this morning actually, and now it's settled. It's beautiful. Wash your hands, and then you come. And okay, so we're gonna roll it, and we're gonna make it ready so we can incorporate the other fish. And then we have what we call a terrine, a rouleau, like this. And then we're gonna put it in clean foil, and then we're gonna cook it. But I will show you the end products, what we make, and then after that we will go through the plating and everything. So, folks, I will see you after a short break, and then we will show you the way we're gonna prepare everything, and then the way we're gonna cook it and plate it. I'll see you later. Stay focused. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Chef's Platter. Before the break, we just showed you how to make a farce or how to make a terrine. We incorporate flour, food color, a little bit food color, and then the prawns. The end result is here. So, and with this, we're gonna make something beautiful. So, go ahead. So now we have a minced cod fillet. Now you can use anything you want. Don't, you know, when I say cod, it's because we have this fish from Mombasa, and I like very, very much to work with fresh fish. So it's very, very important. Like I said, you have to have patience when cooking, okay? Patience, innovation will give you the most beautiful results. So we are using the clean foil here, as you see, and then we have a little bit water here, so we can, if the fish sticks to the spatula, we can take it off. And of course, this is a professional kitchen. We are professional chefs. And then what we are showing you is really doable. You can do it at home. You can do it. You just have to have the time and the will and the love for the food. So, as you see, he's spreading very, very, very nicely the minced cod fillet. Okay, we're gonna create a form. Okay, so we take the overall. Very nicely, very smooth, and of course, lots and lots of patience. So, okay. Now, we're going to take the dough that we just made, and this is the incorporated prawns with flour and food color. Now, you can do it also with any other spice if you want. You can, if you don't want to use the food color, you can use parsley. When you wash parsley, you have lots of color in it, green. So and then instead of doing the water, you can do that. The green of the parsley, you can add it to the fish, to the prawns. Now we're gonna roll it carefully, and then we're gonna make a little bit the same form as this one, because we're gonna put it on the top. Now again, you can use the prawns, you can use lobster if you want, you can use scallops if you want, you can use oysters if you want. Just you have to make a mince out of it, and then incorporate it to the flour. Okay. So now I'm thinking about the episodes of MasterChefs, how the young boys and girls come here, and then I am busy with them and I'm teaching them, and then you see them just growing and getting better and better and better every day. And I am so proud of my team because they are just doing great and following the recipes, find them themselves recipes. It's incredible how they are now just playing with food, playing with ingredients, and making such beautiful things. So we can use also this. So because we have now white, we have the, now what color is this? It's a little bit pinky. And then this is a Japanese nori leaves, which is seaweed. So, and because we are actually doing seaweed with fish, they use it to make the Japanese sushi, but we are doing something else, and then we're gonna use the nori leaves. So we're gonna give them that saltiness. You have the fish, you have the prawns, and then we're gonna give it a saltiness also here. So, okay. So now colors, of course, because at the end you want to make the end product is gonna be your plate. So we need to make colors before even we plate. Roll. Okay. Now this is a way. That's why we're doing it actually in the cling foil. We're gonna roll it very carefully. And of course, like I said, very important is to have patience and not to be very nervous about it, because you do it the first time, maybe you're gonna make a mistake, but please keep doing it, because at the end you will see that you will have a beautiful end result, a beautiful terrine, and that terrine you can make such a beautiful things with it. And of course you can plate it as a starter, or You can make it as a canapé, like I said last time. You can make it as a canapé before your friends come. You can serve it with a beautiful chilled glass of white wine. A beautiful Chardonnay will come absolutely beautiful with this, and you have a great party with your friends. So you see, the colors are incorporated in it. You will see when we cook it and you cut it inside, you will have all these beautiful colors. Okay, now from start to finish, we made the minced. So if you buy to your local store, you buy your fish or your prawns or your lobster, your shellfish, you mince it, and then you start doing this. It's gonna take you maybe 45 minutes. And you know, these days we all are very busy with work and careers, but we forget also the means of life, the meaning of life, which is also having fun with our friends and families, and cooking a beautiful plates at home or when we are inviting our friends. So this is very important when you are making the rouleau. You have to make sure that there is no air in it, okay? So make sure always to massage a little bit the rouleau and to bring the air out of it. Yeah. So now we're ready to cook it. Okay. So it's gonna go in the oven for about 20 minutes. And because we have here a steam oven, so we add a little bit steam to it, but you can do it at home. If you have a steam pan, you can put it in it, and then you put the pan full of water, and then the steam is gonna cook it. Yeah. Now this is ready to go to the oven, and in the meanwhile we will take a short break, and then we will come back to you shortly with the final product, and then how we're gonna plate it and give you some ideas how to present it at home or as a professional chef in your restaurant. Thank you, and I will see you shortly. Welcome back, everybody, to the Chef's Platter. Tonight's episode, we made a terrine out of prawns and cod fillet. And then we showed you also how to make the dough with the prawns and the cods. We incorporated some food color, but you can do with squid ink. You can do with all the colors that you want. The fish that you like I said, you can use red snapper, you can use lobster, you can use all kinds of fish. Kenya is a beautiful country with lots of different fish. If you go to Mombasa, the crab, the lobsters, the langoust, everything is ready, and you can buy it everywhere. So now we showed you how to make the terrine, And then we put the terrine about 20 minutes in the steam oven. And I told you we will show you the end result. Now, this is the end result. So you see, we started with the prawns, and we started with the cod fillet, and then we did the prawns with the color, and then we did the nori, the seaweed, and then we rolled it. So you see the beautiful squirrel. Beautiful, nice made. And then now we cut it in pieces, and then we're gonna start doing the plate. Now, for the plate, I have a couple of things that we already made. We will start with making the plate a little bit white on white. So I am gonna add a little bit butter, coconut butter. Then we're gonna color, make a center where we're gonna start. And then I have some squid ink. Nice in the center, on the left side. And then I have a jelly that I made from cucumber. And this, we can play with it actually very, very nicely. So we can give it a certain form. Of course, the jelly is very important for the plating. And then we made some spaghetti from beetroot. Now this is, we will do this one more time when in one of the next episodes. I will show you how to do molecular. And molecular is a new way, it's about a couple of years old, new way of cooking to make things beautiful. And we can make, for example, molecular, we can make a strawberry looks like a tomato. And then when you put it in your hand, you think it's a tomato. And then when you eat it, it's actually a strawberry. So we can make so many things. Then I have a squid ink caviar. Saltiness, sweetness, acidity. And here I have some salmon caviar. Okay, and then we will put the fish that we just made, the fish terrine that we just made, beautifully in the center. And of course, I like to add the flowers always just to make it nice. Now, I am just gonna add a little bit sweet and sour chili sauce with it, and of course, at home, you can add any other sauce you like. Voila. Beautiful dish. Bon appétit. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope I will see you next week, where we will do a couple of other things to help you plan for your birthday party or your party at home with your friends. And have a blessed night. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.